Hey, beauties, and welcome to this week's edition of Intuitive Energy Readings for the Biz Babe. You guys, this week's episode, or live, or whatever you want to call it, is Q&A style. So last week on my stories, I asked you guys if you had any questions that you wanted to answer or wanted answered on this live, and you guys did not disappoint. The questions in here are absolutely incredible, and I can't wait to share my insights with you guys. So, that being said, let's dive in because I can ramble. We all know that. So, let's dive into the questions. So, I've got my book beside me. Okay, we are diving right in and not wasting any time with this first question. Question number 1 is, I feel like, actually, first, before I get into this, if these are your questions that I'm answering on this live, then I will send you the replay. If you didn't make it live, no worries. I will make sure that you get your insights sent to you so that you can hear your response. Okay. Question number 1. I feel like my biz is stuck, and yet I'm being called to serve at my next level. She's being called to more. So let me tune in. This is how I always do my sessions. I get into my space and we go in from there. So let me. Okay. Okay, so what I'm seeing around you and your energy is that you are the one that is not causing, but you are stuck. It's not your business that is stuck, it is you. And I think it, from what I'm feeling, has to do with the vision that you see for yourself. There's a little bit of uncertainty in who you want that next level version of you to become and who you see for yourself and what that next version of your business is. And here's a little bit of an insider tip is you don't need to know your next steps 100 steps ahead. You just need to make the next right step for you. And whatever that is. So let me just give me a little sec here. There's a little bit of worthiness also coming up in this. You don't feel worthy or ready that you are this next level. You wouldn't be called to do this next level if it wasn't already yours. So I want to make sure that you hear that loud and clear. You would not be called to this next level if you were not ready for it. All the ideas, all the intuitive hits that we get inside our day-to-day life, they are meant for you. So if you are getting this idea now, you are made for it. So just taking a small step towards that next vision of you, that next step, even if you only see the one step in front of you, that is your biggest momentum into that next level. And that will help combat your overwhelm with it as well. I'm sensing a little bit of overwhelm coming up. Like you feel like you have to be all these things at the same time, but you just need to be that next step. just do that next step and always check in with your connection. You're a little bit in your head about it too. You're overthinking it. So actually have a really good journaling session and journal out, put on headphones. I find when I put on headphones, I get things like I'm able to tune my own brain out and I'm able to answer things more freely. So, what does this next level version of me look like? Who is she? What she's doing? How's she acting? What's her life like? All those things. And then also, what's the next level version of your business? What are you doing? What are you delegating? What are you all those questions. If you have any other things you want more clarity on, hit me back up and I will dive a little bit deeper into that for you too. Question number 2 is, what do you see as my next offer? This, as soon as I read this question, this was definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, I heard the word subscription service right away, or membership, something like subscription membership thing. So, what can you turn into that subscription or membership offer for yourself to create that passive income that you are constantly going towards? Okay, that look into that again. If you have any questions on how anything deeper, let me know and we can dive into it a little deeper as well. Okay, can I make it rain? I love this question because I think it was submitted as a joke, but I'm going to take it a step farther. Yes, we can make it rain inside your business. So here's what I see that we need to do in order to shift you inside your business to make it rain for your business. Make that money rain in on you. Okay. Okay. You need to get that membership site up and running. That is the first thing that's coming through for you in order to making it rain. Stop dragging your feet on it. Launch it messy. Launch it now and launch it as imperfectly as you don't have to have all the things figured out. Okay. Making it rain for you. Because I know you a little bit more intimately, like I know that those little bit more detailed points. I'm actually already being told that you have more than enough photos than you think you do. So have a look back at that. I feel like you can get at least 3 to 6 months done already inside your business. So have a second look at that because I feel like that's part of the hiccup that's holding you back is that you don't feel like you have enough prepared. Have a second look. And then there's something like big coming and happening with your other company, with your Happy Juice. I'm not 100% clear on what it is, but there is a flood of stuff coming in there for you. So definitely just pay attention to those cues inside that part of your business as well. I know you're on top of it. So, okay, question number 4 is, I can't see what's next in my business. Okay, so part of what I'm feeling for you here is you are, I feel like you have been like climbing, like having that momentum, and you've reached a level that you didn't think that you could before. What I'm seeing for this next step or what's next inside your business is just take a moment and allow yourself to breathe. Just be in this moment. Enjoy your success. You don't have to be continually going all the time. So just give yourself this little bit of grace. And when you are more into the being in this piece, the next step will appear. I promise you, you will be so clear instead of focusing on the future. What do I have to do next? What do I have to do next? You bring yourself back and allow yourself to enjoy this present moment, because I feel like this is a huge accomplishment for you and you just need to like enjoy and love yourself for this. Okay? Okay, question number 5. We are going a little bit juicy, a little bit deep. I feel like I am holding myself back. Babe, same. I have been there. I feel like I have held myself back for so long that it is absolutely insane. So let me dive in and see for you what um what specifically is holding you back. And actually, I'm being told immediately, you don't feel you're worthy. You do not feel you are worthy of the level of success that you are dreaming of. And I'm going to say it again louder for the people in the back. If you do not feel worthy, you would not have these ideas. You would not have this vision. Sorry, I lost track for a second there. You would not have this vision that you see for yourself, your life, your business, if it was not meant for you. Thus, you are already worthy for it. Bam, boom. Like, so feel that inside your body. You are meant for this. You are meant for more. Trust that. Trust that you are always going to be guided. Know that you already have all the tools in yourself. There are some limiting beliefs holding you down too. So have a look at your mindset, your thoughts, what you're thinking about yourself, what you're capable of, your business, and fine tune those, because those are no longer holding you. They are restricting you from what you need and what you want to go to. Like, I'm literally seeing you being shackled by like chains because of these limiting beliefs. And it is only going to take a small shift. Have you ever seen that analogy where a baby elephant is, as a child, like as a baby, is being chained to a stake so it can't move very far? It has a literal chain, a big chain around its foot so it can't move very far. But then later on, all they're using to keep that elephant where they want it is a piece of rope. This is your rope moment. The elephant is more than strong enough to break that piece of rope and go to its freedom. But it is holding it there because it thinks it is associated with that chain and it can't move. This is your rope and elephant moment. It is the smallest belief preventing you from going up into your success and where you want to be. There is something with that, like it's stemming from a belief in childhood. Around self-worth. Self-worth is coming up as a giant theme through this entire intuitive energy reading for you guys. I feel like what I'm seeing right now actually for you too is around the age of 3, you got in trouble for something that happened, and it wasn't entirely your fault per se. You were 3, okay? But that has stuck with you, and you are holding yourself back because you don't wanna get in trouble for doing something wrong. You don't want to, but here's the thing, and here's the beauty of this: you are the boss. You are not going to do anything wrong. Nobody's gonna give you shit. If you do something wrong, then that is just guiding you deeper to where you need to go, and that is the beauty of this. This is why I love this work. So that memory and that feeling still has a very positive charge on you, and it is controlling your every move inside your business today. So I highly recommend doing some energy work around that, clearing that active memory and relieving that negative charge. Okay, guys. Okay, question number 6. I keep calling in the ideal clients that I don't want. They are not an ideal client. Even though I feel very clear on who I want to help. Okay, this completely has to do with self worth. You keep calling in the clients that you feel worthy of serving. That is why you keep calling those ones in. Even though you know who you want to serve, you do not feel worthy of serving them. You do not feel like you are good enough to serve them. You do not feel you feel like those clients that you want to work with are for somebody who you view is higher up, who is that you might think a guru or that you admire online. You don't think you have it within you to actually help the ones you want to help. But you wouldn't be called to help those people if you weren't worthy of it. Okay? I would just want to reiterate that for you. You are worthy. You would not be desiring to help these people. So work with your self worth, um, and actually seeing yourself working with them. So start with some journaling, start with some um like journaling about how you helped these clients and how amazing it was, and like write a whole script out. If you have to read it like 100 times over, do that, because that is what builds your confidence. It shifts your mind into thinking and seeing it. Here's a trick, guys. Your mind does not know the difference between what is real and what is imagined. So if you can imagine it, you already got a piece of that channel coming in. You just continue imagining it and it will become your reality. And things will happen like this, and you will be absolutely shocked. Write about your clients coming and paying in full. Write about them having the most amazing experiences with you. Get detailed. Your clients thanking you every day for being in their corner and supporting them. Let me know if you have any other questions on that. Question number 7. We have a total of 10, guys. Like, the questions that came in were absolutely insane. Insane in the membrane. Okay. Question number 7. I am debating launching my old offer, same as always, or shifting it up and creating a course. Here's what I am seeing for you. 1, I'm getting the sense that you are feeling bored. Bored of promoting this same offer. I don't feel like there is anything wrong with this container. What I am sensing is your energy around it. So you have a couple of options in your corner. 1, find out how you can fall in love with this offer. Maybe you add some exciting new elements to it. Maybe you do a revision of it. Or 2, maybe you put this offer on hold. If you are feeling excited, even in the words that you wrote, I can already feel there is excitement bubbling inside this creating a course. Always, always lead where your excitement is, because your energy will show up differently. Your energy will be different because you are excited about it, and people will feel that. If you go in launching the same old offer, chances are you're not going to get people because you don't feel jazzed about it. Doesn't mean you have to completely scrap this old offer. There is nothing wrong with it. Can you change the way the container is? A little bit of a secret for you guys. A lot of my offers are actually the exact same. They're just packaged a little differently. I do a lot of the same stuff inside these containers. So maybe you repackage the offer. Maybe you're tired of the way you're delivering it. Maybe you create it into this course. Maybe that's part of the excitement, because I know you know there's value in what you're teaching the people in the old offer. So, how can you either repurpose it, fall in love with it, or if you have a completely different idea with the course, you can run with that. But I also see you like, you don't have to give up one or the other. Maybe you put the old offer on the back burner for a minute. People can still come in and gravitate towards that, even though they are, you're not promoting it at the moment. So, depending on how the container works, you could do both. You can still promote both. So you don't have to shelf one idea unless you're being called to. But I invite you to explore repackaging it in a different way, because I have the feeling that it's not yet complete for you. Like, you still have more work that you want to share in that way, if that makes sense. Okay. Question number 8. I need help figuring out who my ideal client is. Here is one of my biggest tips and tricks for ideal client work. A lot of the time, our ideal client is us. The people that we want to help are just either a couple steps behind us. That's the beauty of the stuff that we do in you do not have to be 10 years ahead of your ideal clients. Because actually, if you're 10 years ahead of the people you want to serve, you're going to have a hard time connecting to and relating to your ideal client. So who were you a couple months ago or a couple years ago? What problems did you have or what do you want to solve for that person? And maybe don't start with how you want to help her in business. Maybe just get clear on how she lives her life. What is she doing in her lifestyle? What does she wear? Where does she shop? Like those kinds of things can begin to help you to get over that hump. And as always, put on a banging playlist while you're doing this journaling. Um, what else do I need to say for you? So take a look at yourself. Yeah, I know I already said that, but like I feel like she's even you right now. What do you need? How can you help you? Yeah. Okay, let me know if that helps. And we are on to question number 9, guys. Only 2 more. What blocks do you see inside my program? Okay, she did leave the name of her program, but for privacy reasons, I don't want to say it out loud. We will just refer to it as program. Okay. First of all, I'm sensing that this is coming up because you are not seeing the you're valuing the success of this program in terms of money. So the amount of money adequates for you to the success of the program. So if you're not making money, the program must not be successful. That's one block. So first off, I would recommend taking the two apart. You get to make money because you get to make money. Okay? So shelf that. That's done. Your program gets to be successful because you are fucking amazing at what you do. And this is, yeah, it is successful on its own. But let me take a little detour through. Okay, I'm also sensing that people don't know that your program is open. They do not know it is open. Like if they were to walk by it as a storefront, they wouldn't even take a second glance. There's no open sign. There is no like attractive not that you need a huge attractive marketing package, but there's nothing enticing them to come in. I'm sensing that there is actually a little bit of a glitch on your back end as well. So I feel like there is actually people in a queue um, but because of this glitch, they didn't actually get in, if that makes sense. So check out your back end operations, systems, and things like that. Make sure they're flowing through, and then go from there. Okay, and then I'm also feeling like the program might be too long. Now, again, I'm not 100% sure on all of the details around this, but it feels like the excitement and the momentum is going, 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 but then you immediately like and the client, you both start to peter, and the energy and the excitement and the momentum goes. So, in that regard, can you adjust the length of the program? And that's what's haltering the transformation too, because you're not seeing the transformation that you can make for your clients, and that your clients are also struggling to see that because it feels like a really long, drawn out process. So, how can you make this shorter? Yeah, because that you're losing excitement as you go through. Thus, your clients are losing their transformation. They're using because it feels so long. I don't know about you, but like I like things quick. So, yeah, how can you make that longer or shorter, not longer? And then when you're in the process of making it shorter, re familiarize with yourself with the transformation that you are taking your people through. And here's this is also like I feel like a big um stigma for you too, is that you think that it has to take a long time in order for them to get the transformation that they need or that you're wanting them to have. But that's not true. I actually very much see that the shorter amount of time will give them an even bigger transformation than you or your client even thought possible. You can have success in a short amount of time. It does not have to take a long time for you to get them the transformation they're looking for. Okay? So do some work around that and see where that lands for you. I feel like that's the biggest mountain or hurdle that is blocking the program. And also making sure your open sign is on. That's probably actually also why your open sign is closed, because you're exhausted from running it for so long that it drains your batteries and you get exhausted easily. Okay. Last but not least, you guys, question number 10. I have been so focused on creating my business that I forgot to prioritize my personal life. Guys, how many times do we do this to ourselves? I've been there. I bought the t-shirt, but I don't know about you, but I created my business in order to have the life I want. I created my business in order to have the life I want. So, if you are not focusing primarily on creating the life that you want while you're running your business, you have some things you need to reevaluate. So, what do you want your life to look like? How do you want your day to day to look? Get clear on how many hours you work. get clear on all of that other stuff. What do you want your personal time to be doing? Do you want to be going to a personal trainer, doing your exercise routine, um, going to the spa? What do you want your personal time to be doing? And then how can you make your business fit that? You don't have to spend, we'll go back to the time piece again. You don't have to spend a lot of time inside your business to create the massive amount of success that you desire. And I think that's a bit of a paradigm shift for you. You need to look at, you don't have to work harder and longer in order to create this success. Actually, if you focus on having more fun in your business and in your life, you will actually create more success in your business. It actually works the opposite way. And you'll have to like less time that you have to work, and if that makes sense. So, what do you want your life to look like? Start with maybe some goals you want to accomplish, some things you want to do, all of that beautiful stuff so that you can get focused on that. Maybe if you're the type that likes to schedule things in, create those moments, like put them in your calendar. Say, I'm going to do this fun thing for myself on this day. Schedule them in. If that's what helps you to create your life around your business, do that so that it becomes a priority and not um, an afterthought. Oh my God, you guys, I told you that this stuff was juicy today. I am absolutely insane with these questions. I hope you guys got the answers that you are seeking. And thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. This was literally so much fun. And we will see you next week for the next edition. Bye, guys.